Welcome to the Rise Up Mama podcast. My name's Vanessa and I help busy women, especially mums, to feel more confident. I do this by showing you simple ways to improve and maintain your health and wellness through positive mindset development. I will also show you practical ways of making long-lasting changes around a busy lifestyle. One of my clients said, "This woman is an inspiration. She has helped me to have more get up and go." What a fantastic testimonial to receive. I'm very grateful. If you're tuning in, then I'm on a challenge that's been set by my online marketing coach. The challenge is I have to produce an audio recording every day for 1 year. If you've been following this series, then thank you so much. I hope that I'm adding value to your journey. Today is day 16, and the audio will provide you with a framework to help you to start small disciplines immediately. It's all of the small disciplines that are done consistently that will help you to achieve your goals. Just to set the scene, I want to go back and I want you to imagine me as a 23-year-old Vanessa. Well, at that point in my life, I was a single parent raising 2 offspring, but I was actually very ambitious. And I decided the best way to increase my financial situation, which at that time in my life I was living on state benefits, was to actually study. So I created a structure to enable study, housework, driving lessons, which again, 22 years ago, that's when they brought out the written test here in the UK. And I just had to make it all happen. So I decided to actually weave in some small disciplines into my life. Thankfully, I passed my driving test before I started university because it was crucial, because otherwise I couldn't actually get to my lessons on time. And after studying for 3 years, I completed my degree with a 2-1 award, which was just great. 22 years forward, my university days are well over, but I'm in the lifelong university, so I'm still enjoying studying. And I just wanted to share some disciplines that I found very easy to implement, even, let's just say, over the last year or so. Some of them I have been doing for a while, but some of them are very new. So I decided to write a weekly email series. I aimed for twice a week, and most of the time I get an email out once a week. So I think that's an achievement because it's better than not showing up at all. As you know, I've got this audio series which you're tuned into now. This started in March 2021, but last year I was doing Facebook Lives and I found that very easy to get into as a daily discipline. Learning a new language is something that I've been doing, not consistently, but Hungarian is something that, because my partner's Hungarian, I always try to at least, cover the basics, particularly with our toddler, who's also being taught Hungarian by his father. But I've just switched on Duolingo again, so I'm looking to fit Spanish in. Even 10 minutes a day will make a difference. Drinking more water during the day is something that I've been doing consistently since 2013. Journaling, again, I've been doing it for many years now, but I found it very easy to just get started. All you do is just go to the supermarket or order a nice journal. As Jim Rowan said, make sure that it's actually attractive enough for you to want to write into it. So that's what I did. Reading more is essential, and the only way you're going to be able to read more is to turn off your television. Again, I don't have a television. We actually have a television downstairs, but it isn't switched on. When my toddler goes to other people's houses, like my mum, he doesn't even know what a television is. And finally, listening to podcasts, which is really easy and you can pick up a lot of information. So you're listening to this podcast now, and I hope that it will be adding value to your journey. So I've got a 7-step framework for daily small disciplines, and I'd like to share them with you. So number 1 is you would start your day with a healthy breakfast. Now, your breakfast should be giving your body everything that it needs in terms of water, phytonutrients, protein, complex carbs, and fibre. The reason why you need to start your day with a healthy breakfast is because you've got to have enough energy to power your body. I think I've used the analogy before of thinking about your body as a vehicle, but a very expensive vehicle that you need to look after. Well, if you start the day with a healthy breakfast, you're going to have enough energy to actually do all the things you're trying to get done. Number 2 is practice journaling. I have done a recording about this. It was actually the second audio that I did. But for me personally, I describe this time as my devotion time. It's normally in the morning. I've tried to do journaling in the evening, but it's just not me. So, maybe you would feel more comfortable writing things down at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter. But in this time, I personally revisit my goals. So these are my short-term, my medium-term, and my long-term goals. And I also do my gratitude work within that time as well. Number 3 is to get physically active. So go for a walk. Again, if you've been tuning in, you've heard me talk about my tummy toning exercises. I have been for a walk today, and I've done a little bit of dancing in the home, but I haven't done the tummy toning yet, so I will be doing that after I finish this recording. Number 4 is to listen to personal development for at least 15 minutes. If it's not personal development, it might be a subject that you're actually learning about, but you need something that's going to give you some really positive information and help you to think of new ideas as well. And I always find that personal development actually is very good for doing that. And if you listen to personal development in the morning, then you're on track to have a successful day. Number 5 is to enjoy a balanced diet throughout the day. So we've spoken about starting the day with a healthy breakfast, but you need to have protein, which will again help your blood sugar levels to be sustained throughout the day, and protein snacks are a great way of doing this. Number 6 is to read 5 to 10 pages of a book so that you can learn new skills and ideas. So as I said to you before, turn off the television. You really don't need it. Pick up a good book. Somebody has gone out of their way to write down ideas, give you new things to think about. So give authors the honour of actually reading more. And finally, number 7 is to write out your intention or your action list for the following day. If you're able to do that, then clearly once you've done all the other things that I pointed out and you're actually starting your day, you've got the focus and you're not spending time kind of thinking, oh, well, what am I actually supposed to be doing? It's really lovely if that's all set out the day before. So there's a quick framework for you, and those small disciplines, if you're able to be consistent with those, it will make a difference. So like I said, the 7-step framework is going to help you to nurture all aspects of your life. And all you need to think about really is, what can you immediately take action on this week? Do you have a new hobby that you've been putting off? Do you want to learn something new? There's loads of online courses out there. Many of them are free. We all have 24 hours in the day, so you can get something going immediately. And I'd love to find out what you've done as well. Please come back to this audio and leave me a message and let me know what you've actually taken action on. Well, Just to wrap up, a few episodes back, I shared some thoughts with you about why you should always aim high. And I've got many plans and many ideas about my life, which is helping me to stretch, helping me to grow. And often I do have to park some of those aspirations so that I can stay focused on the project that I'm presently working on. Now, if you've been following this audio, then and you're on my email list as well, you'll know that my intention is to have an awesome April. Things are moving in the right direction. It's my toddler's birthday tomorrow, so really excited about that. I'm launching the group coaching and accountability club on Thursday, and I'm really excited about that. But ultimately, the empowerment series that I've been working on since January with a group of fantastic women actually launches on Saturday as well. So that's Saturday the 10th of April. And to help us grow the network and the team, I'm going to have to commit to some small marketing disciplines, which I have done. You know, sometimes when you produce something in like a marketing environment, it can look really outstanding. But if you take your time and you just build things up regularly, it doesn't actually take that long to put things together. Well, certainly not in my case. And I'm so grateful I've had the team who've been able to proofread things for me and things like that. So, you know, if I've made any errors, then I can correct them quickly. So ultimately, how do you eat an elephant? Well, it's one bite at a time. So it's all about those small disciplines. So just to leave you here, I have got a fantastic opportunity for you. As I've said, the empowerment series launches on Saturday. It's called Discovering You. And this is a unique online program for women. Now, you're going to be of a particular mindset. So this is for a woman who's seeking the truth to the truth and alternative solutions to the status quo that's been offered during these times. So this is like the things that we are going through, the world has been going through in 2020. It started in 2020 and it's still carrying on in 2021. If you have questions, if you're seeing things differently from the mainstream, then this unique program is going to be right up your street. Okay, as I've said, I'm working with a wonderful team. We've created this event which is going to help you to navigate through these very confusing times. The first event's called Healing the Chaos and the Confusion. It actually goes out live on Saturday the 10th of April, but there'll always be a recording. So even if you're listening to this audio after Saturday the 10th of April 2020 and this sounds like something that you would have been interested in, then still sign up on the link below in the description, because then you'll be on my email and I can always make sure that through the autoresponder, which is a sequence of messages that goes out to my audience, that you'll have access to the pre-recorded sessions. So make sure you keep in contact with me. Anyway, that's it for now. As I said, or as I always say, I have no idea what I'll be talking to you about tomorrow, but it doesn't matter, because ultimately showing up here is helping me to grow. And as I've said to you, I hope that these audios are adding value to your journey. If you love or you like what I'm doing, then please make sure you give me a thumbs up on whatever platform you are listening to, and also subscribe to that platform, particularly my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel is called Vanessa-Mary Lifestyle Coach. And if you subscribe, you're going to get a notification of when the new audio is released. And there's obviously lots of other things on that channel as well. Interviews that I do with different guests. You're going to hear, obviously, updates coming out of all the events that I'm doing as well. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.